Good evening to all of you. Now, today's lecture topic is the science and the technology. Now, it is a very hot topic, and nowadays, you all very much know that what is the importance of the science and technology in our day-to-day life. Now, the evolution of science is the responsibility of the world. Since the people learn a great deal about the world in which they live, with the advances in the science, technology development helps to turn the field of the medicine, agriculture, education, information, and technology, and many others. The existence of the science and technology cannot be overlooked when considering any kind of the development in the today's world. Now, what is the science? There are so many definitions you have learned in your high school life also. Some of that is science is the knowledge, science is the searching for the reality, science is specific and the systematic knowledge, science is the systematic study of the mystery of the nature. Now all definitions you learn in your school or the college life, but beside this, perhaps no one has told you much about the science. So friends, today we are going to give you answer to many questions pertaining to the science. First, that is the what is the science? So science is the fundamentally the systematic study of the structure and the behavior of the natural and the physical sciences through the observation and the experiments. Now, what is technology? Actually, this technology, this word is derived from the Greek word that is the technologia. Technology, that is nothing but the art, technique, or the capability that is used to improve and increase the benefits and acquire knowledge. Experts have used their knowledge to develop technology and then to develop the technical skills. Therefore, for this reason, science and technology are integral boundaries in today's world. Successful practical research result in the new technologies. Technology is responsible for making human life better and more convenient than ever before. When new products come into the market, fast computers, iPhones, fast planes, cars, cancer drugs, treatment, etc., etc. All of these are the product of the technological development. If the understand if the standard of the human life is compared to 100 years ago and today, we see only the change in the technology and the development that has been taken place. Now, science as a source of the engineering. Yes, most of the technical knowledge used in the design and the development of the tools and technology is truly the result of the engineering science. Science has also assisted in the development of the human skills. Now, what is the contribution of the technology to the science? For this, you should understand first that is the technology as a source of the scientific challenges. Development in the field of technology paved the way to research and the development in the field of the science. For example, space science is one of them. Technological development also indirectly encourage important research in the field of the science. Secondly, that is the instrumentation and the measurement techniques or the measurement skill. The development of the advanced tools has made it easier for the science to measure the distance between the sun and earth, the intensity of the sun's ray, the revolution of the celestial bodies, the internal problem of the people, the life of the breed, etc. Now, what is the role of the science in the today's life? We need the science and the technology in every sphere of our life to treat the disease. For example, the very hot subject nowadays, that is the corona, COVID-19. Another one dangerous disease which is about 80 to 85% suffer from this disease, that is the cancer. Even to book a cab or the train and a flight. In fact, we cannot imagine our life without the technology. One of the most important aspects of science and technology is that it has a complicated solution to the problems that have the potential to lead to the overall development of the country's largest production devices. Some of these problems could be some health aspects, standard of the education, availability of the healthy food and the safe drinking water, infrastructure. Moreover, when the solution to this problem are to be found, the second question is under development in the field of science, scientific research and technology that directly affect the development of the country's economy, infrastructure and higher education. And few other fields like development of the nuclear technology, defense technology, development of the satellite, biotechnology, meteorological science, space technology, nanotechnology, wireless communication. All these technologies in turn provide the opportunity for the national growth and increase the healthy national and even international competition. The government has also created an exclusive platform to emphasize the development of the science and technology and has also allocated a separate economy for the same. Now, what is the basic principle of the science and technology? Among the very basic principles that guide the scientists and the scholars are first important, that is the respect for the integrity of the knowledge, honesty, openness, collegiality, object, objectivity. Now these principles are at work in the fundamental elements of the scientific methods such as formulating a hypothesis, designing an experiment to test the hypothesis and collecting the interpreting data. Moreover, the particular principles of the proper disciplines introduce the methods of observing the spatial science, acquisition, storage, management, data sharing, and sharing of knowledge and information, and training of the juniors. How these principles are applied varies greatly between the different scientific disciplines, the various research association and the individual researchers. There are another, that is the classification and the branches of the science. Now there are various classification by the different people. The circulation of the science and available scientific information is enormous. And so it is divided into the different parts, that is nothing but the branches for to harmonize the studies. These branches are called as the scientific disciplines. The scope and size of the scientific branch is kept to a minimum so that handling of the subject will be easier and more practical for the human. The first classification is by the Francis Bacon. His era is 1561 to 1626. It is one of the British philosopher. He was not a scientific himself, but a proponent of the scientific vision and the scientific study. According to the Bacon, the science has the five types, that is, or he classified science into five categories. First one, that is the astronomy, environmental science, geology, physics, and biology. Another classification by the August Comet during the era 1798 to 1857. He was one of the first philosopher of the French philosophical science, and he classified the science into six types, that is the mathematical science, astronomy, physics, chemistry, biology, anthropology. Another classification by the Herbert Spencer. He was the British thinker, and he classified the science into near about 10 different branches. First one, that is the logic, mathematics, astronomy, psychology, sociology, abstract sciences and earth sciences, biology, physics, chemistry, concrete science. Alexander Bain also classified the science into two main groups, that is the fundamental sciences and the dependent sciences. Alexander is one of the Scottish philosopher and educator. The next to Alexander, the Carl Pearson, one of the British mathematician and statistician, worked to explain the scientific classification and scope of the modern science. According to the Pearson, there are three main types of the science. First one, that is the physical science, second one, biological science, and third one, that is the social science. Now, physical sciences include the physics, chemistry, astronomy, geology, uh, atmospheric science, and the mineral science. Biological sciences include the botany and the zoology. However, the social science includes the sociology, economics, political science, psychology, pedagogy, ethics, philosophy, history, and logic. Now, it was easy to make such a division a few decades ago, but nowadays or recently, there are many branches of the pure chemistry or the physics. Of course, the boundaries of these subdivisions are the birth. Each branch relies on the information or the technique from another branch. That is, all are interrelated to each other. No branch is completely detached. For example, while working in the field of mining, one should have the knowledge of various fields like the geology, chemistry, physics, and metallurgy. Knowledge of medicine, chemistry, as well as pharmacology is required while making a new medicine. Another example, that is knowledge of physics as well as chemistry and biology, is useful or necessary when one working in the field of the radiology. This is the classification of the science. So here, according to this classification, the science is classified into two main branches, that is the natural science, that is the study of the natural worlds, and second main branch, that is the social sciences. Here, the study of the human behavior and the society is carried out. Now, the natural science is again classified into the two branches, that is the physical sciences and the biological sciences. Physical sciences again divided into four sub-branch, that is physics, chemistry, geology, and astronomy. However, the biological sciences contain the two branch, that is the botany and the zoology. Now, what is this physical science? Physical science is nothing but the study of the inorganic world. That is, it does not study the living things like that of the biological sciences or the life sciences. What is physics? Physics is the one of the natural science, and here the study of matter, its motion and behavior through the space and time, and the related entities of the energy and force is studied under the physics. Another branch, that is the chemistry. It is a science, or it is a study which include the elements and the compounds composed of the atoms, molecules and ions, their composition, structure, properties, behavior and changes that under during the reaction with other substances. Next one, that is the astronomy. Astronomy, that is nothing but the universe beyond the Earth's atmosphere, that include the objects we can see with our naked eyes, like sun, moon, the planets and the stars. It also include object we can only see with the telescope or other instruments like the far away galaxy and tiny particles. Another branch, that is the earth science. This science include the study of the earth and its neighbors in the space. There are four more branches of the earth science, that is the geology, oceanography, meteorology and astronomy. Geology, that is the study with the dynamic and the physical history of the earth and the rocks, of what it is composed, the physical and chemical biological changes that the earth has undergone or is undergoing. Next branch of the earth sciences, that is the oceanography. It is the study of physical, chemical and the biological features of the ocean, including the ocean's ancient history, its current condition and its future. Another one, that is the meteorology. Meteorology, it is the study of the atmosphere, atmospheric phenomena and the atmospheric effect on our weather. Astronomy, it is a scientific study of the stars, planet and other natural objects in the space. The next one, that is the biological sciences. It is the science of the living organism. Under the biological sciences, there are two main branches, that is the botany and the zoology. Botany, that is nothing but the study of the plants. And under zoology, the study of the animals. Then social science, the main second branch of the science, that is the Social science. Social science, that is the here, under the social science, the study of the human behavior in its social and cultural aspects is carried out. Now, development of the science and the technology. Science and technology is born from the innate qualities of the human being. That is, if you have the curiosity, then you can develop some technology or develop some techniques with the help of the science. It was out of this curiosity that human being to observe, the reflect on the natural wonders that took place around them. This is believed to be the beginning of the philosophical and the scientific thinking. The universe was formed 14 billion years ago, and Earth is believed to have formed 4.5 billion years ago. The first life on the Earth originated in the water near about 1.5 billion years ago. The first human descendant, that is the Homo sapien, is thought to have lived some 50,000 years ago. Culture developed in the different region on the ground. It is believed to have been between 5,000 to and 3,000 BC. Science and technology have developed in development of the culture. The invention of the wheel, invention of fire, weapons are considered to be the ancient invention of the science. The discovery of the modern energy source and the development of the industry testify to human progress. Now, in the 20th century, is all about the science and technology. And if you observe carefully in surrounding, then you must observe that in each and every point of our life there is a science and technology. There is a progress in agriculture, industry, trade, transportation, as well as education, health, literature, sports, arts in is just amazing. Now, the science extension and work from biological evolution. The real beginning of the science in the human life seemed to have been in the last 500 years. Initially, the influence of the science was limited to the educated. The importance of the science was limited to the educated. The importance of the science had not reached the common man. But after the Industrial Revolution, science entered the life of the common man also in a real sense, and its daily life changed completely. The influence of science is not limited to the material things, but human desire, aspirations, habits, and thoughts are also subject to the science. Science has given a philosophy to man action, and therefore human faith in the science is getting stronger day by day. Science has made possible the development of the various components like wheel discovery, gun and mine, alcohol, navigation, energy like electricity, oil, coal, steam, etc. Industry, transportation, medical and health facilities, plant animal hybrids, satellites, space research. At the same time, the infamous black side of the science has been created by the human behavior, which is the black side of the science, that is nothing but the problems and one more hot problem, that is the population explosion. Another, that is the malnutrition, unemployment, violence, crime, nuclear weapons, biological weapons, pollution, etc. All are facing today the world due to the arm race. The whole world is at war, and terrorism. Naxalism was causing the havoc everywhere. Even so, with the science and technology, humans have a long way to go. We want to put aside grief, sorrow, and fear and increase happiness, prosperity, happiness in the human society. Now, here some Indian scientists and their discoveries are listed. First one, that is the Sri Tivasan Ramanujan, one of the most brilliant mathematician, and his brilliant contribution to the mathematical analysis, number theory, infinite series, continuum fractions have helped in shaping the current growth of the science and technology. Another great scientist from the India, that is the C.V. Raman. It is the Indian physician. He discovered the Raman effect. He was the first Asian scientist to get the Nobel Prize for the physics in 1930. Next one, that is the Prafulla Chandra Ray. He is the founder of the Bengal Chemical and Pharmaceutical Pharma Company. His company is said to be the India's first pharmaceutical company. Next Indian scientist, that is the Hargobind Khorana. He is yet another Nobel Prize winner from the India who won his Hornable Prize in the year 1968. He demonstrated how the nucleotides in the nucleic acid control the synthesis of the proteins. Another, that is the S.S. Abhyankar. He was one of the famous person for his outstanding contribution to the algebraic geometry mathematician. He was one of the famous mathematician. At the time of his death, held the Marshall Distinguished Professor of the Mathematics chair at the Purdue University. Next one, that is the Meghan Saha. He was well-known astrophysicist who developed the Saha equation. Now this Saha equation has helped the science to explain the chemical and physical condition in the stars. Another one, that is the Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. He got the Nobel Prize in 1983, and he was known for his research on the evolutionary stages of the massive stars. Another biologist, that is the Salim Ali. He helped to develop the ornithology, that is the study of birds. He is popularly known as the Birdman of the India. Another well-known personality from the India, that is the Homi Jahangir Bhabha. He founded the Bhabha Atomic Research Center in the Mumbai. Then Jagdish Chandra Bose. He investigated the radio and the microwave optic, that is the electromagnetic waves. He invented the crystallograph. Then Satyendranath Bose. He was the mathematician and the physicist best known for his collaboration with the Albert Einstein in the formulating a theory related to the gas-like qualities of the electromagnetic radiation. Another one that is the Birbal Sahani. He was one of the paleobotanists who is known for his research on the fossil of the Indian subcontinent. He was found some of the most ancient fossil from the several innate corners of the country. And another great scientist from the India, that is the APJ Abdul Kalam, missile man of the India. He was not only a popular scientist, also one of the most loved president of the India. He has played an important role in the development of the India's missile and the nuclear weapon program. His life and achievement has left a strong mark in the youth of the country. He got the highest civilian award, that is the Bharat Ratna. Another one, that is the Raj Reddy. He was the AM Turning Award winning computer scientist. Raj Reddy is one of the brightest men who have anchored the development of the today known AI system, artificial intelligence. AI means artificial intelligence. His work related to large-scale artificial intelligence system has helped in the growth of the AI system we use today, such as the Google Assistant, Alexa, Siri, and more. Next one, that is the Prasanta Chandra Mahala Nibos. He is the person behind the foundation of the Indian Statistical Institute. He is the popular around the world as a brilliant statistician and a physicist. Now, the Indian scientists and their discoveries under this, the some point that is some scientists we already see, and their work, well-known work, is also we studied. Now, some are, that is the Shushruta. He is also one of the Indian scientists, and he is known as the father of the plastic surgery. Then Charka is the father of the Ayurveda. Aryabhatta, he was the first of the major mathematician and astronomer, invented the zero and the number system. Another one, that is the Raja Ramanna. He was known as the father of the Indian atomic bomb. Then M.S. Swaminathan, he was known as the father of Indian Green Revolution. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, he is known as the father of Indian space program. He set up the first rocket launching at Tumba, India. Patanjali is known as the father of yoga. G.D. Naidu, Indian scientist, is known as the Thomas Alva Edison of the India. Verghese Kurian is known as the father of White Revolution. So all these are the great scientists of the India. Now there are some scientific institutes and organizations in the India. The first one, that is the National Academy of the Science, which is located in the Allahabad, established in 1930. Another one, that is the Indian Academy of the Science in the Bangalore. Indian National Academy of the Science at New Delhi. Rajasthan Academy of Science, Birla College, Pilani. Academy of Zoology at Agra, Indian National Academy of Engineering at New Delhi, and the National Academy of the Medicinal Science. Now, the Indian Scientific Research Institute. In India, the central government Department of the Science and Technology provides the grant to the following 13 autonomous scientific institutes to carry out their scientific research. These are, that is, the Bose Institute, Kolkata, Agarkar Research Institute, Pune, Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute of the Medical Sciences and the Technology, Tiruvananthapuram, Indian Association for the Cultivation of the Science, Kolkata, Indian Institute of the Tropical Meteorology, Pune, Indian Institute of the Astrophysics, Bangalore, Jawaharlal Nehru Center for the Advanced Scientific Research, Bangalore, Raman Research Institute, Bangalore, SN Bose National Center for Basic Sciences, Kolkata, Birbal Sahani Institute of Paleobotany, Lucknow, Indian Institute of the Geomagnetism, Mumbai, Wadia Institute of the Himalayan Geology, Dehradun, and Interdevana Research Center for the Power, Metallurgy and New Material located at the Hyderabad. Now there are some awards which are distributed by our Indian government. So Indian Science Award is the highest and the most prestigious national recognition by the government of India to a person for outstanding contribution to the science. The primary and essential criteria for the award is demonstrated and widely accepted excellence in the science. The National Science Award covers all the area of the research in the science, including medicine, agriculture, engineering. The award is announced and presented every year at the Indian Science Congress. The award carries a citation and a gold medal as well as the prize money. So the first Indian Science Award, that is the Jamnalal Bajaj Award. It is the Indian award for the promoting the Gandhian values, social work and social development. Established in 1978 by the Jamnalal Bajaj Foundation of the Bajaj Group, it is given annually and is usually presented by the President, Vice President, Prime Minister of the India or a leading figure. The award ceremony takes place on his birth anniversary, that is 4 November every year. Another award from the Indian government, that is the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize for the Science and Technology. It is another highest award for the science and technology in India. It is awarded annually by the Council of the Scientific and Industrial Research for notable and outstanding research applied or the fundamental in the biology, chemistry, environmental science, engineering, mathematics, medicine, and physics. The award is named after the founder, director of the Council of the Scientific and Industrial Research, Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar. It was first awarded in the 1958. Any citizen of the India engaged in the research is in any field of the science and technology up to the age of 45 years is eligible for this prize. Another award, that is the Borlagu Award. It is an award recognition confirmed by the fertilizer company Coromandel International Limited for the outstanding Indian scientists for their research and contribution in the field of the agriculture and environment. Instituted in 1972 and named in the honor of the Nobel laureate Norman E. Borlaug. The award carries a cash prize of rupees 5 lakh and gold medal and a citation. Another award, that is the Dr. B.C. Roy Award. It was instituted in the 1976 in the memory of the B.C. Roy by the Medical Council of the India. The award is given annually in each of the following category, that is the statesmanship of the highest order in the India, medical man cum statesman, eminent medical person, eminent person in the philosophy, and eminent person in the arts. It is presented by the President of the India, New Delhi, on July 1, the National Doctors' Day. Another national award, that is the Vikram Sarabhai Science and the Technology Award. It is one of the national award for the science and technology by the name of the Vikram Ambalal Sarabhai, who was an Indian scientist and innovator widely regarded as the father of Indian space program. Sarabhai received the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Medal in 1962. The nation honored him, awarding the Padma Bhushan in 1966 and Padma Vibhushan in 1972. Instituted in the 1990, it is given in the field of the space and research. The next one, that is the Homi Bhabha Award. It is instituted in 1990. It is given in the field of the atomic energy. The award comprises rupees 5 lakh and a citation. GT Birla Award. GT Birla Award for the scientific research is confirmed by the KK Birla Foundation. This KK Birla Foundation was established in 1991 by the Krishna Kumar Birla. Now, another most prestigious science award in the world. Now, these awards are in the whole world. Before that, we see the awards which are distributed by our Indian government. Now, so the science awards in the world, that is in the field of the astronomy, that is the Daniel Hyman Prize, Eddington Medal, and Henry Dropper Medal. Another in the field of the mathematics, that is the Fields Medal, Abel Prize, Bulmenthal Prize, Old Prize, and the Danny Hennem Prize. In the field of the chemistry, that is the Nobel Prize, Presley Medal, Elliot Cresson Medal, the Fisher Award in the enzyme chemistry. In the field of chemistry science, the Turing Prize, Elliot Cresson Medal, IEEE Richard W. Hamming Medal. In physics, the Nobel Prize, Olaf Prize, Boltzmann Medal, Ponofsky Prize, Max Planck Medal, and the Albert Einstein Award. In the aerospace, the Wright Brothers Master Pilot Award and the Ansari X Prize. In the field of medical, Nobel Prize in the Physiology and Medicine, Olaf Prize, Elliot Cresson Medal, Potemkin Prize, and Lasker Award. Now there are some Indian standard institutions. The Indian standard institutions, that is the ISI, is a national standard setting body in the India. In 1986, its name has been changed to the Bureau of the Indian Standards. Whenever we go to buy the electronic good, we definitely see if there is and the ISI mark on it. This mark gives us the assurance of the quality. The ISI standard for the Indian Standard Institution, ISI comes into the beginning on the 6th January 1947. It was renamed in the 1986 and is now called the Bureau of the Indian Standard, that is the BIS. It is still mandatory to impose the ISI on some items, including many electric goods. If the Indian Standard Institute assure the quality of a product, then the International Standardization Organization, that is the ISO, certify the process of making or offering a product. The International Organization for the Standardization is a global organization that works to provide standardization across an array of the product and the company. Its main goal is to facilitate the trade, but its focus is on process improvement, safety, quality in the several areas. This ISO certification certifies that a management system, manufacturing process, service, or documentation procedure has all the requirements for the standardization and quality assurance. ISO is the independent non-governmental international organization that develops standards to ensure the quality, safety, and efficiency of the product, services, and the system. ISO 9000 is defined as a set of the international standards on the quality management and the quality assurance developed to have companies effectively document the quality system element needed to maintain an efficient quality system. There are not specific to any one industry and can be applied to organization of one size. This ISO 9000 can help a company satisfy its customer, meet regularity requirement, and achieve the continual improvement. It should be considered to be the first step or the base level of the quality system. So, thank you, students, for hearing patiently to me. Thank you.